Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here, it's Majin Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the ground for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go for 72. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Ready? Oh, 77 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Working now from the gun. That's complete to Musgrave. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 9 Warriors 70. Steady.
Setting up to throw. He's got it at the 6. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Tag. Cougar Knights.
There's another 4. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Steady.
Pistol now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a middle of game with space to add after that. He kicked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ready.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Azarie Thomas making a stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right, the opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. Return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
1st and 10 from the 41.
19, let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working on first down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Running with Walker again. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good. First down.
Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the jet side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Milrow from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They give up the gut to Walker. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Seahawks facing a 3rd and 6.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Putting a receiver in motion. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ready, ready.
All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Seahawks will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he takes it in, touchdown New York! The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there, let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets manage to tie this game. It's 13-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a Walker run. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the gun, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Man in motion here. That one's out and cut on the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
70 Rangers.
Trying for it with Milrow. He's got to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready? Panther 60. Go.
To the air, Milrow. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, you even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
19, Tiger, 19.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Lante Taylor making the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throw here, 3rd down. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
33-yard line.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Press all 80. 6 carries.
Now an inside give to Walker. He dodged the tackle. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And they're going to handle a big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
He's taken out of bounds.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First down and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Street. Street. Let go.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. That one's cut on the left sideline. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 of the 28-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead to 15. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Pass play now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Well, air it out on 3rd. Pass complete to Robinson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big completion for the rookie out of Penn State, and it gets his guys to 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
Got it, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60. Let's go. Panther 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Seahawks 28, Jets 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
They'll run here from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
A gain of 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
Walker on first down. Rolling into enemy territory. Here he goes again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on. Set. 6.
I'll throw it. Connects with his back. Paul. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's fallen down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
19 Lions. Track him 60.
Desperation time here. He's trying to push the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Ready, set.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They go with Walker here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 of the 25.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
At the 15-yard line.
Left leg 19. Let's go now.
He's going to throw it. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets facing a 15-point deficit.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has all day back there. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19.
They send a man in motion. Running left. Here's Walker. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Seahawks grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jets 20. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but zero effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
The score is Seahawks 42, Jets 28.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. Thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big